Ever wondered who would win in a face-off between an Egyptian cobra and a bush viper? Well, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into an in-depth comparison between these two fascinating reptiles. Both the Egyptian cobra and the bush viper are known for their lethal venom, striking appearance, and unique behaviors. However, they each hold their own distinctive characteristics. The Egyptian cobra, for instance, hails from the arid deserts of North Africa and is one of the largest cobras in Africa. On the other hand, the bush viper prefers the humid rainforests of sub-Saharan Africa and is much smaller in size. Over the course of this video, we'll be exploring the unique traits and behaviors of these venomous creatures in greater detail. We'll delve into the habitats they occupy, the hunting strategies they employ, and the ways in which they defend themselves against predators. While the Egyptian cobra and the bush viper may seem like an odd pairing for a comparison, they both share a common trait: their venom. Both species possess a potent venom that is capable of causing significant harm, or even death, to their prey. However, their venom composition differs significantly, leading to different effects when administered. We'll also examine how the venom of these two species differs in terms of composition and effect. This will not only help us understand the nature of their venom but also shed light on the survival strategies they've evolved over millions of years. Finally, we'll pit the Egyptian cobra and the bush viper against each other in an imaginary face-off based on their characteristics. This is not to promote violence or fear towards these creatures, but to appreciate the evolutionary adaptations they've developed for survival in their respective environments. So, whether you're a seasoned herpetologist, an aspiring snake enthusiast, or just someone fascinated by the natural world, this exploration into the lives of the Egyptian cobra and bush viper promises to be an intriguing journey. Stick around to find out more about these fascinating creatures. Known for its potent venom and majestic hood, the Egyptian cobra is a force to be reckoned with. This remarkable serpent is among the largest cobras in Africa. On average, it grows to around 6 feet long, but some have been known to reach an impressive 9 feet. The Egyptian cobra has a broad head and a cylindrical body, with colors that vary from light brown to almost black. Its undersides are typically a lighter hue, providing a stark contrast. But what truly distinguishes this snake is its venom. The venom of the Egyptian cobra is neurotoxic, which means it directly affects the nervous system. A single bite can cause paralysis, and if left untreated, could lead to respiratory failure and ultimately death. It's a potent defense mechanism that makes this cobra one of the most feared creatures in its habitat. Speaking of habitat, the Egyptian cobra is found predominantly in North Africa across a variety of environments, from the arid desert to the lush savanna and even agricultural fields. They are highly adaptable creatures, able to survive in both dry and wet climates. In terms of behavior, the Egyptian cobra is largely nocturnal, preferring to hunt at night. It preys on a variety of animals, including small mammals, birds, and even other snakes. When threatened, it employs a unique defense mechanism. It expands its iconic hood, raises its body off the ground, and hisses loudly, creating an intimidating display designed to ward off potential predators. Interaction with other animals is a complex affair. While it is a feared predator, the Egyptian cobra also falls prey to larger animals such as mongooses, certain birds of prey, and even other larger snakes. This makes the Egyptian cobra an essential part of the food chain, highlighting the intricate balance of the ecosystem it inhabits. Despite its intimidating presence, the Egyptian cobra plays a crucial role in maintaining the balance of its ecosystem. In the dense forests of Africa, the bush viper reigns supreme. Don't let its size fool you. The bush viper may be small, but it is one of the most formidable predators in its environment. This snake is instantly recognizable by its unique scale structure. These scales are heavily keeled, giving the snake a rough, spiky appearance, almost as if it's adorned in a suit of thorny armor. Yet it's not just about defense. This scaly armor also aids in camouflage, enabling the bush viper to blend seamlessly into its surroundings. The bush viper is a riot of color. It can be found in a variety of vibrant hues, from bold greens and yellows to striking reds and blues. This spectacular display is not for show, but another masterstroke of adaptation, allowing the snake to remain hidden among the foliage and flowers of its habitat. And it is in this arboreal habitat where the bush viper truly shines. It spends most of its life in the trees, slithering through branches with a grace and ease that is truly mesmerizing. This arboreal lifestyle is not just a choice, but a survival tactic. Being above ground keeps the bush viper safe from many ground-dwelling predators. The bush viper is an ambush predator, patiently waiting for its prey to come within striking distance. It is not a snake that chases, but rather, it is one that waits. It's this strategic patience, coupled with its deadly venom, that makes the bush viper such a successful hunter. As a nocturnal creature, the bush viper is most active during the night. It uses this time to hunt and explore, slipping through the darkened forest like a silent phantom. Its nocturnal nature also aids in avoiding detection by potential threats. The bush viper, while lesser known, is a remarkable example of adaptation and survival. In the game of life, it's not always the biggest or the strongest that survive, but those who can adapt the best to their environment. And in this, the bush viper is a true master. Both the Egyptian cobra and the bush viper are feared for their venom, but how do they really compare? Let's dive right in. When it comes to venom, both these reptiles pack a punch, but the effects and potency differ quite a bit. The Egyptian cobra's venom is a potent cocktail of neurotoxins that can cause paralysis, and in severe cases, even death. On the other hand, the bush viper's venom is hemotoxic, meaning it affects the blood and tissue, leading to internal bleeding and extreme pain. Despite their different compositions, both venoms serve a primary function: survival. For the Egyptian cobra, its venom is a critical hunting tool, used to immobilize prey swiftly. The same goes for the bush viper, but its venom also plays a significant role in self-defense, deterring potential predators with the threat of a painful, potentially lethal bite. Now, let's talk about behavior. Egyptian cobras are known for their aggressive nature, especially when threatened. They're not afraid to stand their ground, raising their bodies off the ground and spreading their iconic hoods in a display of intimidation. In contrast, bush vipers are more secretive, preferring to stay hidden in the foliage and avoid confrontation. But what about adaptability? Well, both these snakes are experts in their environments. The Egyptian cobra thrives in a variety of habitats, from deserts to marshlands, showcasing its remarkable adaptability. The bush viper, however, is a specialist, perfectly adapted to life in the dense tropical forests of Africa. So, while they may share the title of venomous snake, their differences are stark. From the composition of their venom to their behavior and adaptability, these snakes are a testament to the diversity of life on our planet. While they might seem similar, the Egyptian cobra and the bush viper each have their unique traits that set them apart. So, who would come out on top, the Egyptian cobra or the bush viper? That's been our burning question, hasn't it? Let's recap what we've learned. From the sun-baked sands of Egypt, we visited the enigmatic Egyptian cobra, an apex predator with few rivals. Its impressive size, reaching up to 8 feet, and its deadly neurotoxic venom make it a formidable adversary. Its hood, which it flares when threatened, is an iconic image in the world of snakes. And let's not forget its crucial role in the ecosystem, controlling the populations of its prey and acting as a link in the food chain. Then we journeyed to the lush, dense rainforests of Africa to meet the bush viper. Smaller, yet no less deadly, the bush viper is a striking creature with keeled scales that give it an almost dragon-like appearance. Its venom, a potent hemotoxin, causes pain, swelling, and can result in death if left untreated. The bush viper, too, plays a crucial role in its ecosystem, keeping a check on the populations of rodents and other small animals. Both these species, as different as they are, share a common thread. They are both vital components of their respective ecosystems. They are both predators and prey, helping to maintain the delicate balance of nature. So, who would win in a face-off? That's a difficult question to answer. The Egyptian cobra, with its size and potent venom, could be a likely victor. But the bush viper, with its agility and equally deadly venom, could also claim victory. Ultimately, it's a question we may never have a definitive answer to. But isn't that part of the beauty of nature? The mystery, the unpredictability, the endless possibilities. Whether you favor the Egyptian cobra or the bush viper, there's no denying that both are fascinating creatures that deserve our respect and protection. They are not just